Okay, so before we get to the jobs data, just a quick market report. Ethereum is doing very well. Ethereum is there's lots of speculation whether Ethereum is going to be overtake Bitcoin soon. So yeah, that's a thing. The market is up by quite a lot in the last couple of weeks. If you in the last month and a half, so basically 6 weeks, if you were to have put your money in the IWF, it's the Russell 1000 Growth ETF, you would have made 20%. That's quite substantial for an ETF in 6 weeks. It beats the S&P by about 7%, which was only up by 13% in the last 6 weeks. So yeah, that's quite a good performer. And then the next one is Australia. Australia is doing very, very well. Australia's they've released their trade balance this today, and as you can see from the chart here, that it's looking good. It's looking very good. They've gone up to 17. Wait, this is not. There. This is they've just released. They've got 17 billion per month positive. That is absolutely insane. It's the highest they've ever been. So well done, Australia. Australia is also. I think the reason they're up obviously is because this is their exports, and the exports have been up for 3 months consecutively. It's been up by 1%, and then another 8.9%, and then another 5.1%. So yeah, Australia is really, 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 they're kicking some ass. Then some worrying news out of the UK. The UK, their construction PMI is dropping, and they are officially below 50 now. If it's below 50, then it's technically the construction industry is contracting. So not good news for the UK, and it seems like it's if you look at the trend here, it's sort of been a trend for a while. So let's hope that doesn't drop too far. Then the job cuts. So the job data, we've just obviously got news that Amazon is cutting 100,000 jobs. This is major. This is a major job cut. This is like any other company on the S&P 500. This is like not even close. None of them are close to this figure. This figure is ridiculously high. But there's also a lot of people that are doing job cuts, like obviously Amazon, Walmart, Robinhood, Microsoft, Netflix, Carvana, Coinbase, Lyft, PayPal, Shopify, even TikTok is cutting jobs. And there's a lot of them that are actually slowing down hiring, and those are the big ones: Apple, Google, and Meta, aka Facebook. So that's some indication. So what I'm looking for here is a turnaround. It's a signal that the job market is turning around. Up until now, the unemployment rate has just gone down and down, and we're at 3.6% now, and it's stayed there. If you look at the graph, over the last 4 months, it's been 3.6%, 3.6, 3.6. It's been exactly flat. So it looks like we've hit a bit of a bottom. It's definitely stabilizing in a sense that it sort of reached its peak, even though it's the opposite way around. But so the unemployment rate has dropped, but now it's staying the same. And then another interesting chart is the next one, which is so these are the jobless claims. So these are jobless claims that continue from the previous month. So these are people that they've filed for unemployment to get the unemployment benefits, and now the next month they file again. So it's people that basically people that have filed the previous month, filing it again this month. So obviously here you can see we've gone down to about 1.3 million, and now it's slowly start moving up, and we're now at 1.4 million. So the continuous jobless claims are actually slowly increasing. And then the next one we can see here is this is the initial jobless claim. So these are, you can see here the bottom we've also reached about 4 months ago, where we've basically hit 176,000. So these are people that filed that they had a job or they just joined the job market. And this is their first time filing for unemployment. So these are new people that basically you've got this group of people which is unemployed and they're filing for unemployment. These are new people that joined the group. The previous graph are people that still stayed in the group from the previous month. So we can see that the group is growing because these people are joining the group. And there's no, the outflux of people are less than the influx. So there's more people joining the group than leaving this group of unemployed people, which, makes it kind of difficult to figure out why exactly the unemployment rate is not actually going up. So either there's a bit of a miscount there, or it might be that there's more labor force participation. So what that can be is as people join the job market, the ratio between the unemployed people and the employed people stays the same. It just means that there's more people in the market, but it hasn't gone up by a substantial amount. So, but even if that's the case, what I'm looking for is a signal that things are turning around. And why that is important is because as we know, the Fed at the moment is hiking interest rates to fight inflation. But what will happen, one of the reasons why they are eager to just turn up the interest rate basis points and just hit us with 75 basis point is because the unemployment rate is low. So now you have to ask the question, what if that changes? So tomorrow we will get some non-farm payrolls. So that is basically new people that's employed. So it will carry on with that graph. And then we'll see, that will give us a big indication as to which direction we're going. Is the direction turning around? That's the big question. Because if it is, after all the job cuts and the signals that we see in the graphs, if it means that it is turning around, meaning the unemployment rate will go up, that means that the Fed will not be able to hike interest rates as much. And as we see at the moment, inflation is still out of control. It's not under control. Even the forecasts are that it will still stay the same. So how's the Fed now going to fight inflation if they don't want to hike interest rates because they're scared that it will cost them jobs? So it is going to put us in a bit of a tricky situation. So for now, things are good, but it's just something that I've noticed that I think might change in the near future. So tomorrow's number is going to be very important to watch. And then basically just keeping an eye on these graphs and seeing where the unemployment rate will be in the next month. If you like this video, then remember to press the button. And if you want to see more, then remember to subscribe. Until next time, this is Steve. Ciao.